Our conscience can move us to take positive steps to correct our cause. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Samira. Today I made a bustier basket waist dress with colors. Kindly subscribe, like and share. Comment below things you love about my tutorial, and also turn notification bell to get notified to see my video upload. I would like you to keep on watching. Let's dive in, guys. So I have my fabric folded already, so I'll be cutting the front piece and I'm going to cut it separately today. To begin, I'll be subtracting 4 inches for my tape to get 21 inches for the length. So that's for the length and it's by 21 inches. So after that, I'm going to connect the lines together. So guys, my upper part is going to have bustier, so that's what I'm making now. Okay, so to get my nipple to nipple, so I'm going to mark 3.5 inches. So that's the 3.5 inches. I'm going to mark it down to my hemline area. So that's my 3.5 inches. So after that, I'm going to draw a straight line to connect it down to my hemline area. So that's the connection. So I'm connecting the 3.5 inches that I marked from my nipple to nipple. After that, I'm going to mark my nipple point by 10 inches. And also my underbust is by 13 inches. So the first one is for the nipple point, while the second one is for my underbust measurement, and my underbust is by 13 inches. So the first line is for my nipple point, then the second line is going to be for my underbust measurement. So I'll be placing my tape on the line that I marked 3.5 inches. Then I'm going to mark 1 inch to make my bustier to pop out. So that's the 1 inch that I'm marking. So I'm going to mark it down. So that's for my hemline area. So after that, I'm going to draw a straight line. So I'm going to take this line to my hemline area also. I'll be covering my bustier now from my nipple point to my underbust. So as you can see me doing with my hand now. So I'm covering it from my nipple point to my underbust area. And I'm using my hand to cover it. I'll also mark 1/2 inch and mark it down. So that's the 1/2 inch. So I'm going to mark it down. Then I'm going to connect it. So I'll connect it from my nipple point. Then I'm going to also take it down to my underbust. As you can see me doing the video. Then I'm going to take it down to my hemline area of my upper part that I'm making now. So I'm through with that. Now I'll be taking the measurements. So my bust is 36 inches divided by 4. That will give me 9 inches. Then I'm going to add 1.5 inch that I'm going to cut out later. Then before adding my sewing allowance, 1.5 inch also. And my underbust is 28 inches. I'm going to also divide it by 4, equal to 7 inches, adding 1.5 inch that I'm going to cut out later before adding my sewing allowance. The waist area is what I have for my underbust measurement. So it's the same thing, okay? So I want you to keep on watching this tutorial to the end, guys. And don't forget to share this tutorial with your loved ones. And don't forget, we are making basket waistline, but it's going to have bustier, and that's what we are measuring now. So I'm going to connect the lines together. So after connecting the lines together, I'll go ahead and cut out the upper part that we are making now. And don't forget, I'm going to use this upper part that I'm cutting now to cut the back piece. I'm so sorry for the chalk. I can see that the chalk is not showing. Please, I'm sorry about that. And the reason is because of the fabric that we are using, and I don't want it to appear too much on the fabric, but you can follow the explanation. You are going to get it, guys. So I'll go ahead now to cut the fabric. Okay, so guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and please, you can subscribe if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel. You can subscribe now and keep on watching this video. And don't forget, we are making the upper part of our fabric, the front piece. That's what we are making now. And now I'm going to cut out the 1.5 inch that I told you that I'm going to cut out later. Then we added it by adding 1.5 inch for our sewing allowance. So I want you to take note so that when making your own, you will not get confused about it. So right now I'm going to notch my under bust area so that to demarcate it when stitching it. So this is how to make your own. So I'm going to keep on cutting it out. So after this part, we are going to use this one that we are cutting now to lay on the back fabric to cut out our back fabric. And I want you to keep on watching this tutorial because you are going to learn more new techniques on how to cut your bustier. So this is the back piece that we are cutting now. Okay, so I'm just going to use my chalk to hold down the bustier, as you can see me doing. Then I'm going to add my zipper by 1 inch. So I'm through, so I'm cutting it out. Okay, so you can see that it's very simple to make. Okay, so the reason of using the chalk to hold down the bustier part is because I don't want it to appear at the back. So I'm still cutting out the back piece now. So I will head over to join the piece together. So I've done that. I've joined the parts together. So I'll be marking my neck line now. So it's by 3.5 inches, while the depth of the neckline is by 2 inches. So I'm taking it down by 2 inches. Okay. So my armhole curve, I'm going to curve it by ½ inch. I will also use my ruler to slope it down, as you can see me doing in the video. So guys, if you have any question concerning this tutorial, don't forget to ask me in the comment section. So I'm just trying to cross check my measurements, and I believe my measurements are okay. Alright, so after this part, I'm going to go ahead and cut out my fabric. So I'm just still checking. I think my measurements are okay. So guys, keep on watching this video to the end, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, please, you can do that. Alright, so I'm going to just go ahead and cut out the fabric. I'll start my cutting from the neck line. So this is how to make your own. I'm so sorry for my voice. I'm having cough. But I want you to follow the explanation, and I have similar tutorial on my YouTube channel that you can also check. Okay, so I'm trying my best to try to project my voice. Okay, so this is how to make this tie. And guys, don't forget, it's going to have basket effect on the waistline, so that's what you are going to cut out next. So I'll be placing my tape from the bottom to mark 5 inches to where I want my basket effect to stop. So I'm going to also use my ruler to give it that V shape. So I'm done with my basket effect, so I'll just go ahead and cut it out. So guys, you can see that it's very simple to make your basket effect. So I'll be using my front to get my back shape, that is the back effect, because it's going to appear at the back. So I'll just go ahead and use it to cut it out. That's all. Now is to join the body measurement. So from the waist, which is 28 inches, I'm going to divide it by 2 equal to 14 inches. So that's what I'm marking for my waist measurement. Okay. Then I'll go to my bust. My bust is 36 divided by 2. So I have 18 inches, and that's what I'm marking, the 18 inches for my bust measurement. So guys, I'm dividing it by 2 because I'm joining my body parts together. So I'm going to connect the marks from the bust down to the waist measurement, and that's how I'm going to stitch it when stitching my fabric together. So we are going to cut the sleeve because it has a sleeve also. So it's the sleeve cutting that we are cutting now, guys. I want you to keep on watching those videos to the end. So I'll be folding my fabric like this, and I will go by 9 inches for the length of my sleeve. It's a small sleeve, so that's the length measurement, and it's by 9. So I'm going to just cut it now because it has 2 sleeves. Okay, so I'll trim out the excess that I'm having. Okay, so this is how I'm going to also stitch it when stitching it together. So I folded my sleeve by 1.5 inch. So when sewing it, so I'm going to use half inch to sew it, and it's going to return back to 8 inches. I hope you are following up, guys. Okay, so that's the 2 sleeves that I have. So I'll head over to stitch it, then I'm going to iron it, then we are going to attach it to the upper part. So to fix my sleeve, so I'll be pinning it like this. Okay, so this is how to go about it when making your own. So you just fold it like this and start pinning it the way you are seeing me doing in the video. So this is the first part of the sleeve, so I'm going to also do that at the other side of my shoulder. Okay, so that's for the sleeve pinning. So, and this I'm going to stitch it. Okay, so this is what I have after pinning it, and stitch it also. I've head over to stitch it already. I will also extend my length with the black fabric. So I will be subtracting the upper measurement I took before, that is the 20 inches, to get my length, and my full length is by 55 inches. So I'll be stitching it by straight stitch for us to get that gathers. So to gather it out, I will gently draw my thread like this. So this is how to get your gathers. So I'll keep on doing it like this gently to form the gathers. Now I'll be attaching my gathers around my waist, the upper side. So after this part, my dress will be ready for you guys to see. So this is the final look of my bustier dress basket waistline with gathers. If you cut along with me, let me know in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial because I did. And I want us to win together. Let's support each other by sharing what you have learned with others. Please subscribe, like, share and comment. Also turn notification bell to get notified to see my sewing tutorial. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in my next video.